What's up, YouTube? Shawn DaGamer here, and today we're going to be talking about WWE SmackDown Live TLC 2016, brought to you only by WWE Network. Excuse me, it is 7:46 in the morning, December 1st, 2016, and we're going to be talking about this pay-per-view that will be happening in a few days, Sunday afternoon to be exact, for your entertainment purposes. So let's start from the bottom of the card and up to the top. And I was just thinking while I was in the shower, I haven't called a perfect pay-per-view in a while. So I need a perfect pay-per-view, but unfortunately we're going to start off with the first match. And this might be the one that throws a monkey wrench into my whole plans. So we have the chairs match between Kalisto and Baron Corbin. I'm a huge Baron Corbin fan, but I am not a fan of him not letting the Cruiserweights come over to the SmackDown side of things. And for that, I think he deserves a little bit of comeuppance from Mr. Kalisto. I know, don't hate me, but I feel like Kalisto will win this match. And then we're going to go to the first match that I'm really interested in on this card. Is the no disqualification match between Carmella and Nikki Bella. And I'm going to give this match to Nikki Bella only because of the way SmackDown has been writing its program. It's just common sense that Carmella gets her comeuppance, especially after some of the funny things she's been saying over the past couple of weeks. And Carmella has really been coming into her own as a heel on the SmackDown side of things, and I'm really enjoying Carmella as a heel. When she's with Enzo and Cass and things like that, I didn't really care for. Okay, it was at the point where, okay, I can only deal with Carmella when she's around Enzo and Cass. And then it got to the point where it's like, I can't deal with Carmella at all. Then it got to the point where I can't deal with Enzo and Cass. And now I'm like, you know what? Carmella's, she's halfway decent. Because she does the exact same thing that Enzo does, except she's a heel. So, you got points in my books because, you know, we team heel over here. No face on this place. So, next up, we have the ladder match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. And if I keep looking to the side, it's because I am trying to make sure I got everything right. So you have The Miz defending his title against Dolph Ziggler. And we all know that my wifey, Maurice, has been defending her title quite well, except that one blemish where Dolph Ziggler got his title back for a split second, a couple of weeks to be exact. But I don't think they're going to flip-flop this title. They let The Miz keep it against Dolph Ziggler. I mean, they let The Miz keep it against Sami Zayn. And I just think that trend is going to continue. And also, I feel like, we'll talk about that later, I just feel like there should be like a really surprise winner for the Royal Rumble. And I feel like, I'm just going to say it now, I feel like the winner of the Royal Rumble should be Sami Zayn. Why? Here's why. Shout out to, what's his name again? Is it Scott? It's not Scott. Simon from What Culture. So, shout out to Simon for that one. But my reasoning is, he got screwed over by The Miz. He's being screwed over on Raw. So what better way is to have the underdog from the underground win the ultimate, you know, match like a Royal Rumble, and then have him switch brands, be like, yeah, I won the Royal Rumble, but I don't care about this brand, so I'm taking my title opportunity and moving to SmackDown. So that will probably lead to, like, it depends on who's champion going into WrestleMania, but I know that situation isn't likely, but I would love if Sami Zayn won the Royal Rumble this year, just because I feel like his story can culminate in that. Is it going to happen? Not likely, but let's move on. The Miz. Did I say that? The Miz for the ladder match. So we move on to the tag team championships. We have Beauty and the Man Beast versus the new Wyatt family, Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. First things first, where is Eric Rowan? Is he still hurt? I know he was going to be hurt for a couple of months, but it's been those couple of months. So are we going to have a new like 4-man stable Wyatt family, or I'm just waiting for him to show up and cause some more shenanigans. So I do feel like the Wyatt family is going to come out this match still champions, unless some kind of shenanigans happen. Like I said, they take some shenanigans happen. Heath Slater and Rhino are, I love them as a tandem. They're like really, I like them. They mesh, and they've kind of calmed down a little bit. You know, Heath isn't all woo baby right now. He's kind of like, look, I'm a champion. I know I'm the underdog champion on this brand, so I need to do what I need to do. It still has its fun, but I just like the direction that Heath Slater and Rhino are going in. I think they had the belts for long enough for what they are and what, you know, what happened with the whole situation. So with the tag team division on SmackDown, so Heath Slater, Rhino, the contract situation, that's over. This new Wyatt Bray thing can have legs for a little bit, so I say put the tag scraps on them. And here's the next match that I'm really looking forward to, especially after all the things that Sasha Banks and Charlotte have been through, and I just want to see a women's gimmick match done right. So the tables match for the WWE women's title. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, what about those table spots from Hell in a Cell? I think they learned their lesson, because we saw what happened. First of all, take nothing against Charlotte and Sasha Banks, but I don't feel like either one of them have been in like that type of situation where it's been like really violent. And Charlotte exceeds at everything, but I just don't think either she didn't want to go through the table or she didn't know how to go through the table, and Sasha Banks doesn't have enough mass to just go through a table. But you have somebody like Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch on SmackDown where they're going to work around these little problems and things like that, as you saw with the cleverness of Alexa Bliss poking Becky in the eye on SmackDown to push her through the table off the top rope or the middle rope, however you want to call it. So I feel like on the SmackDown side of things, they're going to be a little bit more clever with things. And I feel like Becky Lynch is going to retain her title, and that's going to set up Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella for the women's title on SmackDown in the near future. And for the coup de grace, the cut the grass, if you will, the tables, ladders, and chairs match for the for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, or World Championship, however you want to call it. Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles, the phenomenal one himself. Over the past couple of weeks, Mr. Ellsworth and Dean Ambrose have been getting their one-upping, so am I justified in picking AJ? Alrighty. So this match is going to be really fun. We both know AJ and Dean excel in these type of matches. If you watch Dean Ambrose in his career as Jon Moxley and CZW and all that good stuff, and the things he's done in WWE that they've allowed him to do, I should say. AJ Styles, he's been in Full Metal Mayhem's matches in TNA. You know, he's been in, both of these men have been in matches like this before. So to see what they can do together, especially when you have somebody like Dean Ambrose, who I feel like is going to excel in this match, especially if they let them go, which I feel like they are. This whole pay-per-view is just... This whole pay-per-view is riding on the fact if they let them go. I'm not saying there has to be blood, there has to be extreme high spots and things like that. I just feel like with a TLC pay-per-view, there has to be a certain level of carnage to make it feel like a TLC. The thing about Hell in a Cell, it didn't feel like Hell in a Cell because there wasn't a certain level of carnage. But when you have tables, ladders, and chairs throughout a whole pay-per-view, you have a chairs match probably that's going to start the show with Kalisto and Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin is a monster, and Kalisto, when he's on point, he's on point. You have the no disqualification match between Carmella and Nikki Bella. I believe Carmella can... Oh no, I believe... Oh my god, I can't believe the words that are about to come out of my mouth. I believe... Holy shit. I believe Nikki Bella can carry... I believe Nikki Bella can carry Carmella through this match. Oh my god, the ladder match. Ziggler and The Miz. We've seen what they can do. They've both won ladder matches in the past. They're both former Money in the Bank winners, so they both know what it takes to win that ladder match, and that's going to be really, really good. Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton versus Rhino and Heath Slater. What more needs to be said there? All these men have competed in some type of brutal match before, or been in some type of brutal situation. Yes, including Heath Slater. So this match is going to be really, really fun, and there's no stipulation behind it. So this is going to be like a good break in the middle of the show just to get some good tag team wrestling, because this is the only tag team match on the card unless they add something in the future. The tables match between Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is a world travel athlete, and Alexa Bliss is getting better and better every week. So in the tables match for the women's title, I feel like this match has all the potential to steal the show. I would love for Miss Bliss to win the title, but I don't feel like it is her time yet. She is great at everything she does, but it's just not her time at this moment. And AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose. I just told you why I feel like this match can be, or I didn't say this, I feel like this match, if given the proper opportunities and time, and the spots make sense and nothing really like stupid happens in this match can be a match of the year contender, especially to end off the year. AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, TLC. Like I'm just remembering all the great matches I've seen AJ Styles in over the past couple of years that involved objects, and we know how great Dean Ambrose can be when let off his chain. So please leave your thoughts down below in the description down below. So I feel like we've covered this pay-per-view very thoroughly in a very good amount of time, so let's not waste it here, because I still have to go make the layout and thumbnail for this video early in the morning so I can go relax, play some more Dokkan Battle and Pokemon Sun to get ready to give you guys more content, because 7th Gen Showdown, as soon as I figure out what team I want to start running with, will be up. But leave your thoughts on everything we've discussed and this pay-per-view down below in the comment section. If you want to see more of my thoughts live or when they happen, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, all linked in the description down below. Share this video out with your friends, subscribe if you have not already, and liking always shows your support. If you want to make sure that you're always notified about what is going on the channel as soon as it happens, please click the bell right next to the subscribe button. Whew. Please follow the 2 links that you see right here and subscribe using that button if you need a quicker access to doing that. With all of that being said, I am Shawn DaGamer. I am out of here.